Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to a casted game of Dawn of War, and we're here with the Unification mod, which adds, I believe, around 20 new factions to the game, which is absolutely insane. So I'm bringing you two of those factions today, being the Imperial Fist and the Death Guard. So, introducing our players, we've got Focus spawning in on the left-hand side of the map here, playing as the Death Guard. Going to be bringing out his Nurgle Cultist squad and his Poxwalker slaves to be building up his Temple of Disease. Have a look at that. He's already got a generator up as well. And then on the other side, on the right-hand side here, we've got Dantist playing as the Imperial Fist with his Hand of Dawn and his siege control. That's his HQ right there, and a generator being built. So Imperial Fist here, very, very cool faction. We've got a Tech Marine coming out for him. This is basically his builder unit, and something that's very unique about this builder unit is that it's actually a commander. So you see there has not too much HP, 400 HP, it's decent. But look at this, melee attack and range attack. That is absolutely insane there. So a unit that is going to be able to actually help out in battle, as well as build up listening posts, maybe build some turrets on the front line. Definitely a useful unit here. And then also, look at this, we've got the Breacher Siege Marine squad going to be capturing up the strategic point. But look at the shields on these things. That is absolutely insane, because these shields give them heavy cover. So they've got a permanent heavy cover walking around the map. But not only that, they give other armies, other squads, that cover as well, as long as they're behind the shields. So very, very cool unit right there. Now, we are on a map which has quite a lot of heavy cover in the middle of the map. So, you know, that's not going to be as helpful as in other maps, but still something very, very nice, and something that will be helpful if you're ever caught in a little bit of a spot where you don't want to be. For example, if you're pushing onto the enemy's cover, you're still going to have that cover. So that's going to be really, really nice here for Dantist. Having a look at Focus, we see he's going to be building up his listening posts. Very standard stuff here. He's going to be looking to capture up that critical location in the center of the map as well. Now, I will say I don't know too much about these new factions. I've had a little read up on the wiki, and I've played a couple of games with them myself, but I don't know everything. So I'm still very much new to the Unification mod. So I will, we'll be learning together. Let's say that. The sound effects are absolutely insane. I may need to turn down the volumes on on some of the voice lines. I don't know exactly where they come from, but they're a bit spooky sometimes. But another Breacher Siege Marine squad going to be moving forward here. So the Imperial Fists have a lot of health. They're very strong, but they're very slow. They're a slow-moving, hard to break, high morale faction. And we can see here the Plague Lord has come out for Focus, going to be looking to push back that squad. And we see here quite a bit of damage being put onto that Breacher Siege Marine squad, but that morale really not taking much of a hit. And he's going to have to fall back here. So, something to note also about the Imperial Fist is that upgrading listing posts doesn't actually increase the amount of requisition you get. Increasing requisition actually comes from upgrading all your buildings. So we can see here advanced siege control coming through, which allows production of more advanced units. So pretty standard stuff right there. And we see Dantist has managed to hold for the time being. Though a Nurgle Cultist squad moving towards the top side here, looking to try and take out that critical location that Dantist has captured up. At the same time, it looks like Dantist is going to be taking that central one away from Focus. Decent mass starting to come out now. We've got two Breacher Siege Marine squads, as well as a regular Space Marine squad. So I really want to see these guys be placed behind the Breacher Siege Marine squad, just for that heavy cover. But obviously he gets heavy cover from these places as well. So we see here, look at these Tech Marines actually coming through clutch here. Unfortunately, does lose out on the critical location, but is able to completely take out that cultist squad. Almost, I say that. He might be able to escape there, as look at this, we've got an Assault Plague Marine squad coming through as well. So these guys purely melee attack, very fast moving units here, looking to try and capture, or looking to try and take out that Space Marine squad. We see how much slower these Breacher Siege Marines are, but it's not going to be enough here. And we see that, look at that heavy cover coming through. So that's really why you want to try keep these guys together. And unfortunately here for Focus, he doesn't have any ranged attack. He needs to try and get these guys on top. Oh, not quite getting it through. Might have been a little bit of a misclick right there. And we see, looking to try and capture up that critical location at the same time. But upgrades come through on the listening posts. It's going to be enough to push him back. And look at the damage coming through on that. Huge amount of damage. Able to take one out. And we see some sort of ability coming through there on the Plague Lord, giving his unit some sort of buff here, it seems. Going to be looking to try and take out this Breacher Siege Marine. Really needs to get on top of these Space Marines, I think, with these melee units. We see going to be moving back. Those Tech Marines still being an absolute pain on top of the cultists. But look at that mass coming through for Dantis. Absolutely insane. Just with those Breacher Siege Marine squads, keeping that heavy cover wherever he goes. It's going to be really nice here because he can just sit on top of this critical location and still have that heavy cover. That's going to be really nice for him. To reveal that Fog of War. I love this mod so much. Being able to zoom out this far is absolutely huge. But we see heavy armor fortifications is through. We've got a Razorback Mark 1 coming through. We've got an orbital elevator coming through as well. Some crazy sound effects going on right now as we see a thermoplasma generator is going to be taken out here. That is definitely unfortunate. And we see huge attacks coming out from the Plaguecaster. Look at this. Huge damage being put onto these guys. Needs to be careful here underneath the listening post, though. This thing can do some crazy damage. Let's take a look back in the base here. We've got the Bane Pit, which is basically the vehicle production bay for the Death Guard. And we see that Razorback taking out the listening post here on the Relic. Relic, really something you don't want to be losing, just because it takes so long to capture back. And we see those Breacher Siege Marines going to be looking to take that one out. As we also having an engagement up on the north side here. A Space Marine squad with a Breacher Siege Marine squad. Looking to take out the melee Plague Marines here from the Death Guard. And they get absolutely obliterated. Look at that. He's going to be losing the Plague Lord here if he's not careful. And we've got another Razorback Mark 1. And we see he's going to be moving back with this first one because of this Dreadnought. But two of them are out on the field right now. Dante's army looking really, really strong. We do have another Dreadnought out, though. Looking to try and deal a bit of damage onto the Breacher Siege Marines. These Dreadnoughts should be able to do some decent damage here onto the Razorbacks. He's got the Multi-Melter. Replaces the right Power Claw with a Multi-Melter. Effective against buildings and vehicles. Yes, that's what he's got on both of these guys right now. Try and deal with these Razorbacks. And look at that. 141 HP left on this Razorback. And we see that Tech Marine going to be repairing that back up. The Dantis does have to fall back for the time being. But Focus really doesn't have much of an army at the moment. Got Commander Veterancy upgrades coming through. Breacher Siege Marine squad are going to be capturing up this critical location. barely any damage being put onto these guys. Just with that heavy cover, it's just so hard to deal with. But look at the army here. Absolutely huge army. Needs to get this Space Marine squad behind his breaches, his siege breaches. But, I mean, at this point, I don't think it matters too much, because look at the damage coming out right here. And what are they doing? Oh, no, they are shooting. For a second, I thought they weren't shooting, but they are. Unfortunately, that Dreadnought is going to be going down. Manages to save the Plague Havoc squad, though. But at what cost? He's lost so much. Let's take a look, see what he's got going on in his base. We've got tier 3 coming through for him. So this could be quite good. We've got another Dreadnought coming through as well. So surely he's going to have something in tier 3 that might be able to save him right now, because things are not looking good. This army from Dantist is looking pretty damn strong, and look at these Nurgle cultists. They are just going to get absolutely destroyed by this army. Like, this is a really strong army right now. There's a lot of them, and they're really freaking good. And he's also got 2 Razorbacks. But Havoc squads are out, and they are anti-vehicle. And we see, look at the damage coming through right there. Anything interesting coming out? I mean, it's looking a bit rough here for Focus. He's managing to hold for the time being, and luckily for him, he is getting the critical locations on the north and the south. So in terms of requisition, he's at 105 at the minute. But if he'll be a little bit... Oh no, that's where he's at. Oh, he's still got the relic to capture up. 105 compared to the 170. But we do have 130 power versus the only 60 power coming through for Dantist. So, could be looking worse for Focus, but at the same time, really not looking too great for him. We see that incubator placed on top of the power generator. So he is going to be... That's where a lot of his power is coming from. So he's really going to want to defend here. The Razorback's currently trying to focus that down, but... Oh my goodness, look at the attacks coming through right now. Those Dreadnoughts, they have a plasma cannon. With some insane attack coming through right now. But I still don't think Focus has enough here. I mean, he's doing a lot of damage, flinging all of Dantist's units about. I think the numbers are just here for Dantist, with that permanent heavy cover as well. This is looking quite rough, and we see those Dreadnoughts get absolutely destroyed once Focus Fire comes in. I mean, these Razorbacks really should be helping out as well, but... Oh my goodness, look at this. We've got a Plague Burst Crawler. Look at the range on that. Oh my goodness, look how far we can zoom out. The range on that is absolutely insane. That is one powerful vehicle. We got another one coming through? We do. We have another vehicle coming through. I mean, that just looks like a right pain, right? That thing seems extremely strong. The question is, does it actually do much damage? Like, it's annoying. It flings your units everywhere. It means they're not getting that damage. But in terms of actual damage it's doing, it's not a whole lot. We've got plenty of upgrades coming through here for Dantist onto his units. We've got another one. There we go. We've got 2 coming through here. So it seems like Focus is just trying to go for a very strong missile-based army here. But to be honest, if I'm Dantist, I think he could probably just push into the base right now. His army is absolutely insane here. A Dreadnought, 2 Havoc squads, and 2 Plague Burst Crawlers. Seems like it's going to be enough for the time being to hold Dantist back. Whether that's the right decision or not, I'm not sure. Razorbacks going to be looking to... Oh, they found the Plague Burst Crawler, and we see a huge amount of damage coming through onto onto those vehicles. Needs to be careful here. We see the Havoc squads. Oh, almost getting shots off. And there we see we've got a Siege Terminator squad coming through. And then we've also got a Hammerfall bunker turret. So the Imperial Fists are extremely good at defense. They're very slow, but they're very good at defense. And I think this is just going to be like an unbreakable wall here for Focus. So despite having very good requisition right now, still behind compared to Dantist. But he's got more points captured up. We see this Plague Burst Crawler being so annoying. And look, oh my goodness, look at the range on that thing. That is an insane, very long-range anti-siege support. That is nuts. I mean, this is the battle of the long-ranged artillery right now, isn't it? But I really feel like Dantis could look to push forwards at this point in time, but he's taking his time. He knows that the longer this goes, the better it is for him. Needs to be careful here. Doesn't want to lose a Siege Terminator squad. I mean, that is an insane mass. Not exactly sure what this is. It's building a tribunal... No, a tribulation mound, whatever that is. Now we see Razorback's going to be moving in, looking to take out the Plague Burst Crawler, while at the same time on the north side, looking to try and push underneath the listening post. Plague Burst Crawler just sitting in the back, trying to do as much damage from the back line as possible. But I mean, Focus really doesn't have a whole lot on that northern side. Has quite a bit down to the south though. And those Razorbacks are going to be taken out. The first one I think has gone down. The second one I think is going to get taken down as well. Got a nice little wall here coming through as well. Nice little defensive wall. So the Imperial Fists are just extremely good when it comes to defense. I mean, look at the defense that they got going on here. The shields, the wall, the Hammerfall bunker turret. I mean, that is absolutely sick. And what is this? A Mortaron. I am terrible with names, I do apologize, but oh my goodness, look at this thing. That is absolutely insane. Look at the attack, look at the melee attack, and it has range attack as well. I mean, that is absolutely insane right now, and look at the health on that. 17,000 HP. It's just not dying. And now this is where things could really turn around for Focus. He's got quite a big army now as well. Able to push forwards with this. Let his big boy here deal a lot of damage. As we see, he's flying over to the main army here. And the damage coming through. Oh my goodness. That is insane. But oh my goodness, what have we got here? We've got the I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. The Assault Ram. Let's stick with that. 8,500 HP. An insane amount of range damage here. Going to be looking to focus fire down this Demoned Angel right now. And it's just chaos on the battlefield. And honestly, it's looking pretty good for Focus. We see those Plague Burst Crawlers on the back line dealing decent damage from afar. Decent army on the front line, and this Assault Ram is going to look to start to get Focus down. Lots of anti-siege, lots of anti-vehicle here for Focus. So this, I think, will be going down pretty quickly. As we see his Mortation, I don't know how you say it. We'll just call it a Death Angel. His Death Angel is going to be down to half HP. But it's done a lot of damage. I really feel like he's got it a little bit out of position right now. He needs to have it on this front line, but to be fair, there's not a whole lot left on this front line. Focus, he's done a huge amount of damage here. What a turnaround. I mean, we still got the Hammerfall bunker turret. A Vindicator here as well. Breacher squad sitting here on the back line. Probably needs to bring these guys up. And we see that Death Angel. Oh my goodness. What is it doing? It's trying to take out the orbital elevators. We see a Rogel Dawn is in there. That seems like a big boy right there. This seems like the big boy for the Imperial fist right now. So I can see why he's trying to take it out. And look at this, the Tech Marines. Look how much HP they have. 1,000 HP on those now. Going to be repairing that up, and there it is. Look at this, the Rogel Dawn. How much HP? 10,000 HP. Oh, I thought Focus was having a turnaround moment. Look at the army here. That assault ram is still up as well, dealing a huge amount of damage. I mean, we do have a Land Raider. Land Raider also has 10,000 HP. We've got a Predator out here as well. What on earth is this game? This is absolutely insane, and this is what Unification's all about. Bringing new and exciting things to Dawn of War. I mean, it is absolutely insane. So it looks like that assault ram is going to get taken out by that Land Raider. But does it really matter? Look at this Rogel Dawn. So damn tanky. I mean, Dances probably should bring this army forward. I think this just shows how strong the Imperial Fist is at defending. I mean, he's able to hold against a Death Angel. Focus now having to fall back to his base. Those Plague Burst Crawlers still alive. But Focus really doesn't have a whole lot left. And we can see both spending their resources pretty evenly. Though Dances has a lot of power saved up. Oh my goodness, look at that Vindicator. Fortunately, most likely we'll be going down to those Plague Burst Crawlers. But the question is, can Focus take down the Rogel Dawn? So it's going to be moving up here. That upgraded listening post is going to be dealing some damage. Unfortunately, only got the one upgrade, and he's back. The Death Angel's back. We've got a battle of Titans right now. What is this? Age of Mythology? We see here that Rogel Dawn getting absolutely obliterated. Unfortunately for Dantis, just doesn't have the rest of his army, with him. And those Assault Siege Terminator squads going to be looking to get taken out now as well. Not even attacking back. They're focusing on the Relic right now. It's a huge story from Dantist, but Dantist still making good moves on the north side here. Decent army up here alongside with his Assault Ram. Looking to try and take out the... Oh, he has taken out those crawlers. Unfortunately, he does lose that Assault Siege Terminator squad. So, I mean, Focus still... I don't think he's out of it yet. He's still got his Death Angel. And a Predator on the field. But the thing is, look at this. Dantis is starting to capture up some of his strategic points. That's not looking good. And I believe he's captured up the northern one now as well. The northern critical point. So, yeah, look at this. Focus down to 100... Not even 194 requisition compared to the 177. And look at the power in the bank there for Dantist as well. Power not looking good for Focus. So Focus, he's managed to hold for the time being. Just barely because of his big ass Death Angel. But in terms of reinforcing units, I don't think this is going to be looking too good for Focus. We see really doesn't have a whole lot of map control right now compared to Dantis, who has units marching through the base right now. He's got his Space Marine squad in there, not doing anything by the looks of it. Bit of a suicide squad, if you ask me, right there. But Siege Terminator squad looking to try and take out that listening post. Unfortunately, kind of throwing away a lot of army right now. And Dantist, where's your army gone, mate? What's happened here? You were in such a good position, but where's your army? And that assault ram is looking to get taken out. We got a land raider and a predator out. That assault ram's not looking too good, and that Death Angel looking to take out the orbital elevator. We've got another Brutal Dawn coming through. Is he going to get it up in time though? 81%. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. We've got a glaive. Look at this bad boy. 13,000 HP. I mean, this is absolutely crazy right now. There's just so much going on. That Death Angel looking to try and take out that glaive. That glaive's taking a lot of damage really, really quickly. Unfortunately for Focus, wasn't able to take out that orbital elevator, so another Rogal Dawn is going to be coming out. That glaive is going to be staying alive as well, it seems. So that Death Angel, I reckon that's going down. And look at this. That glaive's going to be going down as well, though. He keeps it alive. Oh, and he's got his Tech Marines here. GG is being called, and Focus resigns. I mean, it makes sense. He was struggling when it came to requisition at the end, and then when you've got a glaive out on the map and another Rogal Dawn with the Siege Terminator squads here as well. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much over at this point. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think of the Unification mod. Let me know what you think of the Imperial Fist's defense versus the Death Guard. And I'll see you guys in the next one.